Hey, I got a question for you guys. What's money? I mean, if you think about it, it's just numbers and green pieces of paper with like these weird drawings and spiderweb looking things and presidents' faces on them. But I mean, really, I mean, what's money? Is it those credit cards you got in your wallet? Those pieces of plastic with holograms and colors on them? I mean, money, the way I see it is basically some kind of system of control. I mean, you can't do anything without money. Nothing. I mean, being a guy, the first thing, usually in most cases, the first thing when a guy walks up to a girl and starts trying to have a conversation, trying to pick her up or whatever, or just being friendly, they almost always ask, so what do you do? Or what do you do for a living? And it's just the focus that our society has on money is just something else. I mean, but back in the days, in the hunters and gatherers days, and that's just one to name an example. But mankind has been without money for maybe centuries, if not more. I mean, just the importance that we put on money these days is just it's above everything. I mean, you turn on a TV and you see all these car commercials and they're flashing you all these expensive things and trying to get you to buy. You know, it's all about money. It's all about what you have. It's what you do and how much money you bring in, what you buy with all this money, how big of a house you can get, how nice of a car you have, just everything. Just everything revolves around money. I mean, you can't drive your car. You can't even have a car without money. I mean, besides the fact of buying it, of course that's obvious, but you know, you have to pay for insurance, you have to pay for gas, and that's just for transportation. You have to have money. To eat, you need to have money. To do anything, you have to have money. To have fun, you need money. I mean, it's just everywhere. You can't get away from it. I mean, people like me that don't really have money, I mean, we've been looking for a job for so long, and it's not like we can just say, you know, screw it all. I'm just gonna go run up into the hills somewhere, some secluded area, and I'm just gonna grow all my own food, raise some livestock, whatever. If you don't have a problem with killing animals for food, but you can't like just like build your own house and just start on your own and just say screw it all because the system the way that the system works, that's a big no-no. You can't do that. You have to play you have to play the game of the system pretty much. It's basically the real life game of life. So I mean, you can't do anything if you go and try to build your own house out in the woods somewhere and do all that. I mean, the authorities or police is going to find you, and they're going to be like, hey, well, what are you doing here? You can't be here. You can't build this as a fire hazard, whatever. And they're going to kick you off the property, and they're going to tear your little house down, whatever you have built up, and they might even arrest you, fine you, whatever. There's no way around it. You have to play the game. I mean, that's just the problem with society these days. Just everything is centered around money. I mean, there's more important things than money, but it's all we care about. And if you think about it, we spend at least half of our lives pursuing and collecting money. We go through life. It's like a video game. You know how you're playing a game and you're going around and you're shooting and you're like this, and then you pass missions, you kill people, whatever. Or it depends on the game. But generally, usually, with any video game, usually the point of it is to advance through the game, beat levels, whatever, accumulate points, uh, get power-ups and what have you. So if you think about it, the real life game of life is a lot like that. I mean, every day it's like clockwork. I mean, like the freeways at a certain point in the morning are just packed with people trying to get to work. And all these people, what do? That they get to the place that they work at, and they spend usually 8 or more, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours, maybe even some jobs, just slaving away, slaving away to the system. And they're basically, if you think about it, if you have a job, you're basically selling, your life to a corporation or whatever company it is. I mean, that's your personal life. That's that they say life is precious. You only live once, and yet you spend up to half of it or even more working at a company to accumulate these money points, so you can so you can get by with the basic necessities in life and have fun. I mean, since when did that happen? I mean, I know I know it started a while back, but I mean, if you think about it, that should you have to sell your life like that, and just sell it, just selling your life per hour to a corporation just so you can get by and be happy? I mean, what's up with that? Did you just need money for everything? Is money really happiness? Like, I mean, can't you be happy without having to be focused on this rat race of collecting money and buying stuff you don't need, or even things you do need, just the basic necessities of life, food and shelter and stuff? You need to do all this just to be able to survive. And I mean, I don't want to go too far with this. I don't really know where we should, or what we should be doing instead. But I don't know. I just don't really like this idea of money and it being so important. I mean, yeah, I guess you can have money to do some things, but to do everything. I mean, it, the people that just for whatever reason, I know there's a lot of reasons people are homeless, but I mean, like, for instance, if I said, oh, screw it all, I'm just sick of this game, I'm not going to play anymore, I'm not even going to try to make money, I'm sick of this, I'm tired of playing the game, I would end up starving on the streets, and I'd eventually go insane. And that's the way that society's built. If you don't play the game, you suffer, and you die, in extreme cases. So, I mean, th- this basically what I have a problem with. I mean, you just can't have these little pieces of paper being worth everything in the world. I guess in this materialistic society, that's just the way it's got to be. But I mean, people kill over money. You know, people rob banks and kill people and mug people, and people are dying all around the world just because of money. People are killing each other for these pieces of paper with numbers on them. You know, that I don't know what there needs to be, but there needs to be something different. This just isn't. I mean, you can make the argument that only people that don't have money complain about money. And okay, yeah, I guess I could see that, because if you're loaded with money, why complain? So yeah, obviously I don't have money. So, but I mean, I, I think society needs to go in another direction, something that that allows us to 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 reach our full potential and just be ourselves, and that not have to worry about selling ourselves to corporations by the hour or whatever, just to make money. I mean, I'll let you guys think about that. I know it's kind of a big thing to chew on, but just want to throw that out there and have you guys think about it. And if you have any suggestions for any other video subjects, or if you wanna make a video response or text response, go ahead, do that. I'm all open. I want to hear what you guys think. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I think it's up there somewhere. I don't know. But go ahead and subscribe, and I'll try to be making more videos like this, try to keep it fresh, try to keep it interesting. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. This is Brian.
Network 126.